Hi everyone, my name is Ivo and I'm a professional film editor and screenwriter for broadcast and cinema. I've been working in the industry for almost 30 years. Pretty much every kind of unscripted TV you can imagine. My specialty is managing massive amounts of footage and turn it into a story. When I say massive, I'm talking about, for example, 300 hours to make 120 minutes per episode. I'm also a passionate programmer, as you probably know if you subscribe to this channel. I've been working with AI and neural networks for about 6 years now, long before anyone started talking about it. So I have one foot in the creative world and one foot in the technical world, and that's exactly why I want to make this video. Lately, I get a lot direct messages from people who are scared that AI is going to replace them, scared that filmmaking, editing, screenwriting, that all of it is about to disappear from one day to another. Well, it's not gonna happen. So today I want to do two things. First, I want to demystify AI in professional video production. And second, this is the most important one, I want to talk about the one thing that actually matters: storytelling. Full stop. Now, let me explain why AI can't just make a movie. Because most of people have no idea how many variables go into a single scene, especially the programmers. Let me list just some of them. You have a frame and movement, internal movement inside the shot, external movement out the shot, pan, tilts, dollies, handheld, gimbal. You have composition, framing, depth of field, focal length, camera angles, shot sizes from wide or to extreme close-up. I mean, there is a word inside these two. You have pacing and rhythm, pacing inside a single scene, the pace across all the scenes, the rhythm of the cuts, the duration of each shot, the breathing room between emotional beats. You have transitions, hard cuts, dissolves, fades, J and L cuts, where audio leads or trails the picture. Match cuts, jump cuts, you have color correction to balance technically, color grading to set the mood, skin tones, day-night continuity, you have sound, mixing, dynamics, compression, dialogue, sound design, Foley, ambient, room tone, music selection, score versus source music, and crucially silence as a tool. What are you fucking talking about here? And every time you modify one of these variables inside of your edit, you're gonna change it significantly. I mean, also the meaning can change significantly. And this is a small part, because I'm not talking about editing the dialogues, using the dynamics in the dialogues, the compression in the music, so the mixing. I mean, it's so full of stuff that you have to think in a movie. There are so many people specialized in that field that if you really think that a fucking prompt can take all this job all at once, you never entered in a mixing studio, for example. Say that, let's talking about writing a story, just the pure storytelling. You have a story and structure, story arc, character arcs, scene sequences, emotional beats, foreshadowing, payoff, subtext, and all these parts are distributed in at least 80 scenes. And on top of all of that, VFX, CGI, compositing, titles, graphics, lower thirds, subtitles, and so on and so forth. This is why real filmmakers are rare. This is why we still call only a handful of films masterpieces. Because pulling all of these variables together into something that moves an audience, that is incredibly, incredibly hard. Now, here's the part nobody wants to hear. Being a good film editor has almost nothing to do with software. In 30 years, I've learned the analog way with Sony Betacam and VCRs, and I use VideoCube, TurboCube, Stratosphere, Affinity, Vegas, Avid, Premiere. Actually, Premiere not so much because nobody uses it in the production. And now DaVinci, mostly because DaVinci exposes a Python API and I can automate things. Storytelling doesn't change. The fundamental of why a cut works, why a scene moves you, why a story stays with you for years, those rules are thousands of years old. If someone tries to convince you that a good editor is someone who knows every shortcut in the software, they're lying. The technician's job is important. That's the assistant editor's role. Respectable job, absolutely. But being a great film editor means mastering storytelling. You can even master all the techniques on writing, and at the end, just discover that you don't have anything to say. And if you're a YouTuber or a solo creator, Listen carefully. Your biggest weapon is free. It's a pen and a piece of paper. Because if you're good at storytelling, there's nothing else you really need.